Check this out, though. Another reason to celebrate the long weekend tomorrow is Food Day Canada, a day to celebrate all the incredible cuisine that is distinctly Canadian. And joining us now to celebrate with amazing dish, and I'm sure they featured many other amazing dishes, featuring Canadian beef, our grill experts, Maddie and Kiki Longo. Maddie, Kiki.
He's got it.
All right, Happy Friday.
Friday.
So this is really cool. It's kind of a time-honored tradition, and we are proudly Canadian. I know sometimes Canadians are a little bit quiet about their pride, but I think when it comes to Canadian beef and a lot of Canadian vegetables, we do take a lot of pride in it. Tell me a little bit about Food Day Canada and why it's such an important day.
Yeah, okay, so clearly Bill's never met us before because we're not quiet about anything Canadian, okay?
Yeah, I love that. That's why you're on the show.
Exactly. We're talking all about Food Day Canada, which is tomorrow, August 3rd, and it shines a light on our distinct Canadian food culture. And so we're here trying to encourage Canadians to shop, cook, and dine Canadian this weekend.
Super important. You're going to show me while we talk about this how to put together a distinctly Canadian skewer.
Yes.
But some of the tips and tricks when you go to the supermarket or out to restaurants to make sure you're identifying and eating locally and getting all the good stuff that we do create here.
Okay, so this is bavette steak, and it's Canadian beef.
I don't know what bavette steak is.
Okay, so bavette in French means tiny bib. So if you look at it, it kind of looks like a little bib. So if you're in the grocery store, in order to know that this is Canadian beef, you look for the beef with the leaf on it.
The beef with the leaf.
Very simple. It has a little red leaf on it. And so, Bill, what we're going to get you to do is cut it. Okay. You're all gloved up. You're ready to roll.
Do I cut with the grain or against the grain?
Very good question.
No, he knows. He knows, okay?
I identified the Canadian tuxedo aprons. I'm doing well so far.
You are.
Yay.
So we're gonna go against
the grain.
So this cut is great because you can actually see where the grain is. It's very easy.
It's beautiful. Okay.
So we're gonna get your knife and start cutting into long.
In just little strips.
Into you can do. The great thing about kebabs is you can do them into any big chunks that you want.
Oh, this is a sharp knife. Well done, chefs.
Yes, that's right. Just try to make them as similar in size as possible because you want it to cook evenly on the grill.
Ah, fair. Okay.
Okay, Bill, have you done this before? You're an
you know what?
expert.
I love the grill. I do. I'm a terrible in the kitchen. I just can never get anything to taste like other people do. But on the grill, I take over, and there's something really satisfying being at the grill, timing everything out, seeing the smoke come up and the flavors and everything like that. Yeah. So yes,
this guy gets it.
We always like to say that the grill is like a secret ingredient.
Yes.
That it's like it makes food just taste so good. So then you want to cut. Then you want to cut with the grain.
Okay.
But since you've already cut against, that's what's going to give you that incredible texture.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be making skewers. I'm going to kind of chop these fairly quickly.
You're doing it.
You're doing it.
He's doing it. So, Bill, we call these our steakhouse on a stick.
Yeah.
So the good thing about them is that it's everything that you love about a steak dinner. But I don't know about you, but who needs a fork and knife when you got a stick, okay?
I hear you.
Eating off the stick is way more fun.
And the cleanup is a lot easier, too. I don't like to clean up. I like to cook, I don't like to clean up. Okay, tell me a little bit about the restaurants, too, when you're going out. How do you identify what's Canadian? And then show me first what to do here.
Okay, so there's no particular way to do this. We can skewer any which way we want.
Perfect.
Oh, I love how you're telling Bill there's no particular way. He always tells me you have to do it the same way. I like just freestyling.
Okay. Once she's back a couple of times, she'll start telling me how to do things. Sideways with the asparagus, or is there no?
There you go. Just the flat side. We love using flat skewers because it makes it so the skewer doesn't act like a rotisserie on the grill.
Those are a game changer. So, and Bill, we always like to tell people one of our favorite tips about grilling is you want to make sure to preheat the grill. We always like to say at least 10 to 12 minutes, and that's the way that you can prevent food from sticking to the grill. Because that's what a lot of people are always afraid about. Food stickage. So if you just preheat it, it prevents food stickage.
And how do you clean your grills before you put on this delicious Canadian flavor?
You just want to make sure that you preheat it for a bit, and then get a nice grill brush. We always like to say that you have to replace your grill brush every 6 months to ensure that you're not going to get the bristles sticking to the grill and then onto the food.
Perfect.
And you can also use a wooden paddle grill cleaner as well.
Those are game changers.
Yeah.
Wooden paddles are good for so many things. All right. Proudly Canadian. Look at this. Ta-da!
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right. Happy Food Day Canada, which is tomorrow. You can go to fooddaycanada.ca, and we're going to send it to break. But if we had a grill going, I would put that on. But because we have these here, I can.
Are you diving
take this
in?
off. I'm diving in. We're
Yes.
going to send it to break because this is what I do. This is my thing. Happy Food Day Canada. And Maddie and Kiki. Social handles. Delicious. All right, we'll be back. Happy Food Day Canada. Oh, this is really tasty.
Isn't it tender?